I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you are a regular visitor, and if you've not been here before, a big welcome to you, and I'd love it if you could subscribe. So today I'm bringing you one of my short heads up videos, and this is for the month of February 2023 for the sign of Sagittarius, and that's whether you have your sun in Sagittarius or it's your rising sign. So it counts for both. So how is February going to play out? Because we've had a lot of very energetic energy through the month of January. So how is February going to be? Well, February on the whole is going to be much more plain sailing, which is really good. I think what one has to do is to be mindful when the energy is kind of smooth, is that we don't sit back and not do anything, because then we can lose momentum on some of the ideas and projects that we're trying to kind of keep going or get going. So just bear that in mind, Sagittarius. And let's look at where the sun is, because the sun is in Aquarius, which is your third house. And the third house is about communication. And then on the 18th, it will move into Pisces, which is your fourth house of home and family. So it sheds its light on communication, then it shifts into Pisces and sheds light on your home base where you live, and your family relatives and relating. So what I want to talk about is the fact that Uranus, my big outer boy of the unexpected, shocks and surprises, that rules Aquarius, where the sun is, Uranus on the 4th of February is in Taurus in the 6th house. This is the part of the chart that can be about our daily routine, our kind of, the jobs that we have to do, the little odd jobs, sorting out the rubbish, sorting out the recycling, anything like that. And also, because the sun is making a square, which is challenging, and the sun in the third house can be something to do with electrical goods. So you might find, because Uranus, Aquarius are electricity, that you have an electrical problem with an electrical kind of appliance. It can even be with a car. Those are the kind of things that can be affected by this. And it will be unexpected, it will be a nuisance. I'm sure it will all get resolved, because the next day we have a full moon. So you might say, that's it, get rid of it, change it, get a new one. So the full moon is on the 5th of February, and it's in the part of your chart that's actually to do with higher learning, with knowledge. It can be spirituality as well, because the 9th house is actually the Sagittarius house. And so it's like, it's double layered. It's Sagittarius, but in your zodiac chart, it's Leo. So it's really quite interesting. And this full moon is also coincides with Venus in Pisces. Venus, our planet of love, of relationship, of the feminine, making a square to Mars, which is the masculine. And Mars is in Gemini, which of course is all about communication, in your 7th house of significant relationships. Can you see where I'm going with this? Because I think there is going to be some tough words between the sort of the feminine energies and the masculine energies, and maybe a little squabble or two as people try to jostle for the right conditions for Venus in Pisces in that 4th house of home. And I just think that it's a full moon where you might have to just kind of, sometimes we have to let certain things go. Sometimes it can just be in behaviours, but it may just be that you need to have a healthy, good, solid discussion with somebody that's important in your life and clear the air. So let's see what else is going on, because we've also got Mercury, our planet of communication, is in your house of finance. Now, it's conjunct Pluto, which of course has been here since 2008, this is Capricorn, and on the 10th, it's conjunct Pluto. So constructive talks about financial situations. And it can be news coming of maybe some money coming in, which is a bit of a surprise because it can transform things, because Pluto transform. And you know, Pluto is going to leave this part of your chart soon. And you've had Pluto here since 2008. And I can't count, so I can't tell you how many years that is because I'm hopeless at arithmetic. But I can tell you it's a while, it's a long time. And because it's at its final kind of degrees of Capricorn, even though it's going to be coming back and it doesn't fully go into Aquarius until the end of 2024, it's preparing to leave. And I think when a sign prepares to leave, when a planet prepares to leave a sign, it tends to give us a kind of, some kind of gift of some description. So if you've done the work that the outer planets are kind of imploring you to do, perhaps getting your finances in order, not being too Jupiterian and expansive and exaggerating with, you know, sort of your kind of your financial spending and being, you know, just spending too much really. So there's something of that energy around. And then Mercury will then go into Aquarius on the 11th. So it'll be interesting for you to note the 10th and just see what goes on around that date. Now let's also look at the sign of Pisces, which of course is the part of your chart to do with the home and the family. Because with Venus here until the 20th, when it will move into your 5th house of partying and entertainment, it's a lovely time of year to really just kind of try and make the home more just calmer and, you know, clear out the cobwebs a bit and make it more dreamy. Because, you know, for you having Pisces in this part of your chart, it's like it's really important to you, Sagittarius, to have some kind of, because you're a fire sign, but you are mutable. Pisces is mutable. And I think you like to have that combination of the kind of more watery elements coming in, because sometimes too much fire, and Jupiter, you know, fire sign, fire planet, can really heat things up. And I think you like to bring in those cooler kind of tones to your home. And so Venus is bringing in some cooler kind of nice, refreshing, loving energies. It's conjunct Neptune that you've had here for a very long time. I'm not going to work out the maths because I will get it wrong. And it's conjunct Neptune on the 15th, which is around Valentine's Day. I just wonder whether there will be a nice little soiree at home with you and someone important that will just create a nice kind of romantic and dreamy atmosphere. And then we have the new moon in this part of your chart also on the 20th. And so it really is a lovely opportunity to just open the windows, get some fresh energy in. It can also bring more people into your life, sort of new family even. It could even be, you know, the birth of a child. That can come with a new moon in this part of the chart. But it doesn't mean every time the new moon is in this part of your chart that someone in your family is going to get pregnant. But I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. So it's just bringing in new things. You might choose to buy or do something which really enhances your living space and makes it just feel just more like home. So there we go. That's February for you, Sagittarius. And thank you so much for joining me for this short heads up video. And please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.